All right, so to start your second ferment process, you're gonna need some glasses. This is a reused one from a GT's kombucha, and then I bought these on Amazon. I will have everything that I use linked down below for you guys to get. I like the clear ones because I like to be able to see what's going on in there, but these are not the best jars. My favorite ones are the brown ones. You're gonna need your finished tea. This is fermented for 7 days at least. And then it has a nice happy SCOBY on the top. You're going to need a funnel because you got to funnel things, and you're gonna need some fruit. Frozen or fresh is fine. I use a mix of both, so whatever you have is fine. All right, so we're gonna take our frozen berries or fresh berries, whatever you prefer, and you're just gonna cut them up. If you're using the flip top jars, you need to cut them up pretty small so that they can fit in the hole, and then also so that they will come back out when you are ready to drink the drink. That's why I like using the wide mouth jars, because you don't have to cut stuff up as finely. But you just have to cut it up pretty small so that it fits into whatever jar you're sticking it in. And your jar needs to have a really tight lid because it will not get bubbly if it doesn't have a really tight fitting lid. So you're going to put your cut up fruit in the bottom of your jar, just like so. You want about 1/4 cup of fruit. I fill it up, about there. It doesn't matter as long as you have at least 1/4 cup. And then now we're going to do some blueberries. Again, whatever fruit you want to do is fine. I like pineapple. I like to mix the fruits together. The only ones you can't do are like banana, ones that could easily spoil. So I'm just gonna cut these up. If it'll fit, I just stick it in there. But if the berries are too big, then I cut them in half. And you see on the left, I'm mixing a strawberry blueberry flavor. You can also use fresh herbs like lavender and rosemary and mint, and cinnamon. You can really, this is the fun part. You can experiment with flavors, and if you don't like it, you just wasted one, so it's not a big deal. Super fun. And here we go. Got some fruity fruits in there. See, I like that they're clear because you can see through them, but they don't have a tight seal. So then you're just gonna put your funnel on, and then if you do continuous brew, this is why I like it. It's just super easy. If you do not do continuous brew, you just ladle it in there. It's just a little bit more messy. If you don't do continuous brew, you might need to filter it with a sieve or something. What are those called? Sieves? Yes. Because sometimes there'll be chunks of yeast that will get in there if you do not use this method, but with the spout, it keeps that from happening. So again, that's just why I like the continuous brew method, because it's easy. And you want to fill it up pretty close to the top, maybe like an inch, maybe like a 1/2 inch. There you go, just to there. The less air that's in there, the more bubbly it's gonna get. And then this is just a little step that I like to do. I haven't seen anyone else do it, but I like to wipe the rims off, and I just sort of stick my finger in there and make sure there's no chunks of fruit, just for safety. You are fermenting something, and if you've ever canned anything, you're always supposed to wipe the rims before you put anything on. So I just take this little extra step for safety. Don't nobody want to be drinking no mold. And then you just put your lids on. I had trouble with this one. The snap tops are awesome because they really do a tight seal, so you're definitely going to get some fizz. The reusable ones are hit or miss. 98% of the time I do get fizz, but sometimes for some reason they just won't fizz up. But I've only had that problem with the screw top ones. So just put the lid on tight, and then you're going to carry them over to a dark corner of your kitchen. Well, after I show you the close-ups. So here they are finished, all ready for my cupboard. You want to keep them out of direct sunlight. You want to have them in a place where they won't be jostled around. I keep mine on a shelf in my kitchen where it's kind of warm, kind of dark. You need to leave them to ferment for 3 to 4 days. Any longer than that, and you risk your bottles exploding from the pressure. Here we go, we're walking it over. Very titillating footage here. And then you just put it in your little spot, and I leave them alone for 3 to 4 days. After that, you just put them in the fridge, and then once they're cold, you can enjoy them. Ta-da! So cute. Usually I have a whole bunch more jars, but I did a half batch this time because I was doing another kombucha project. But yeah, so this is how you do it. So just leave that there for 3 to 4 days. And then this is 3 to 4 days later. I've already refrigerated it. To open them, it's a little bit, you just don't know. So you need to put your hand on the top and press down when you pop the lid, and you'll hear it fizz like you're opening a soda. This is a little trick that I do if I'm just in a hurry, but you just put a paper towel over it, and I did have some spillage, so it's best to do this over the sink. But the paper towel just kind of allows you to open it a little bit faster. I like things when I want them. And then I use a strainer, again, because I just don't want chunks of fruit in my drink, but you don't have to. You can eat the chunks of fruit. I don't particularly like them. But look at all that fizz, guys. It's fizzy and delicious. You will never need soda again. Full of good gut bacteria. It's tasty. Yum, yum, yum. Trying to get all the fruit out. And then you just put a straw in and enjoy. 2 thumbs up.